Yes, guys, welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to Kosi's Arsenal podcast. My name is Kosi. Probably by this time you've heard of the European Super League. If you have not heard, you're gonna get some of the details in this video. And if you have not actually understood, please revisit the last video I made. Arsenal banned from Premier League, Champions League, and Europa League. There I explain everything about this new breakaway from the Premier League, from the UEFA Champions League. It's a new league that has been introduced, or that is being introduced by owners of clubs, including Stan Kroenke, the owners of Chelsea, Real Madrid, the owners of AC Milan, and a couple of other big clubs, to isolate the big clubs into a self-actualized league, eliminating the weak clubs and relegating them into the clubs where the leagues where they've been. So in 2018, 2 years ago, Arsene Wenger said these words, and I hope you can read for yourselves, because he predicted, I don't know if he predicted or he knew that this was coming, but he said the next evolution, that was the question. He said the next evolution, maybe I will see you in a few years and you will certainly have a European Super League over the weekends. A domestic league will certainly play weekdays. I think this is the next step we will see. Arsene Wenger on a European Super League back in 2018. So for me that looks like more of a prediction, because he was saying, what is the next step? Probably we are going to have a Super League in the weekends and a domestic league in the weekdays. Because what the Super League is, and I did explain this in my earlier video, but what it is it's trying to come to replace the Champions League. So probably, and then by UEFA saying that some of these clubs that have actually offered their consent will be banned from the domestic league, their domestic leagues, so that means they can play football in, over the weekends or in the midweek. But anyway, let us look at some of the clubs that have confirmed they're going to be in the European Super League so far. It is a league where they want 20 clubs. 15 clubs will be untouchable, so 15 will not be getting relegated. 15 clubs will be the final, and then you have 5 clubs who will qualify through the domestic leagues, so those ones can get relegated so that it can actually change over time. So far, around 12 clubs have already registered, 6 from the English Premier League, 3 from the Spanish La Liga, and 3 from Italy. So in France, in Germany, we are not having any clubs from there. Bayern, Dortmund, and Leverkusen, they have actually confirmed that they are not going to send teams in. PSG has also objected, and everybody is thanking PSG for not destroying football. I think what they have done before is not actually destroying football, because they brought Neymar, they brought Mbappe. It's money. It's the new face of football, because money is the new face of football. But what this league is actually bringing, it's not actually a new face to football. It's bringing in an utterly disgusting face to football. We have Barcelona, Real Madrid, Inter Milan, Juventus playing each other every year, eliminating the likes of Parma. So we won't be able to see things like Arsenal drawing to Fulham 1-1. We won't have to, we won't have the chance to make those reactions. And that announcement had to be made today. Apparently, rumors have it that it's going to be made tomorrow. So we shall meet and we shall talk about that. I'll do live stream about it. These are the following clubs that have been confirmed. From Spain, we have Barcelona, we have Real Madrid, and Atletico Madrid. Now, Spanish football is funny, and I'm gonna say it's funny. It's not so different from what is coming up, because the money in this league is going to be shared among the top 15 clubs. Basically, those are going to be the kings of the league. In Spain, you have Barcelona and Atletico Madrid probably, and Real Madrid. Those are the clubs that are the giants there. Those are the clubs that get the revenue. But still, the fans have things like, we're going to be, have the feeling, have the opportunity to get the feeling we're going to play Barcelona. You have the feeling that that La Real is going to play Barcelona, La Real is going to play Real Madrid. You have a feeling that Sevilla are third and Barcelona is fourth. Those things, Spanish fans, people who love the La Liga, I do love the La Liga, especially by the fact that I love Barcelona, but they're not going to be in there. So Barcelona and many people are pointing to the fact that Barcelona and Real Madrid are in a horrendous financial situation. That is the reason as why they have decided to break away from the La Liga. Of course, they're not breaking away from the La Liga, but La Liga is saying if they go into the European Super League, they are breaking away from the Liga and they're not actually going to be accepted anymore. However, sorry for that. However, Barcelona, Real Madrid, and Atletico Madrid are not the only clubs there. You have Inter Milan, AC Milan, and Juventus from Italy. I don't know what's wrong with Juve, because they've been dominating the league. That means they've been getting the money in from TV. They have fans coming to the stadiums. They've had this good streak. They've been going to quarterfinals and progressing to the different stages in the European in the Champions League. I don't know why Juve. And this purely shows the fact that it is pure greed. It is not for the fun. It is not for the betterment of the club. It is pure greed that these clubs want to get more and more money. Because, okay, I understand AC Milan. They have had these financial, ridiculous situations. Inter as well. But Juventus, if you're talking about TV revenue in Italy, they should be up the chart. If you're talking about what is Juve not having. Anyway, 3 from Italy, Juventus, Inter, and AC Milan have confirmed as well. Like I said, 3 from Spain, Barcelona, Atletico, and Real Madrid. What you can see there is it is the top tier. It's the top clubs. This is a league that wants to get the best of the best from all the leagues. So they wanted Bayern Dortmund, and they also wanted PSG. Who is the second best in PSG? In France, not in PSG. Because Lyon, or probably, or Monaco. No, Monaco is not there. Okay, the history Monaco possess, I think Lyon, Lille, and PSG, could qualify for the league, probably. In England, in the UK, what is funny is, first and foremost, Arsenal has signed for this league, making us understand the fact that Stan Kroenke is not an Arsenal man. And I've said it before. It's not the first time. Because the fact that is that we threw Arsene Wenger under the bus, it was not right. And now it's the time we've got to say it wasn't right. Wenger was not the problem. So Arsenal have signed in for that. We have signed the letter of intent. We have confirmed that we are part of the league. And before I go any further, okay, let me first finish the league, the list, because that's what you're interested in. Arsenal have confirmed. Manchester United has confirmed. The Glazers. Tottenham Hotspur have confirmed. I wouldn't expect any less. Chelsea has confirmed. I wouldn't expect any less from from Abramovich. I say Spurs, United, Arsenal, Chelsea, City have not yet confirmed, but they are it is expected. They're expected to join. Liverpool are also confirmed members. So far, those are the 12 teams. Those are the 12 teams confirmed. This is a league that will see us change everything about football. Our opinions, what we feel, that we've been following football. So we'll be having the El Clasico, like the way we have been having it. We'll be having the big games like the way we've been having them. But the true nature of football will have died. Because for me, one of the things I love about football, and I told you people who follow this, this channel, the 2 things I love about football. One is transfers. I love transfers. Everybody knows this. Even my boys around, they know that Kosi loves transfers. The other thing I love about football is the disagreements. Those moments where I don't want to call them disagreements. They're controversies. That is the right word. And that's why I'm anti-VAR. Because VAR has just cleared all these controversies in football and brought in a new set of controversies that is even just ridiculous. There's no way you're telling me someone is offside by a shot. Like, football is no longer human. Now, we were crying to push out VAR. No. It's not VAR now. It is a new league with money, ridiculous money, but plastic. There is no way you're going to support. I mean, as an Arsenal fan, and I've said this before, in the last stream, as an Arsenal fan, there is no way I'm going to support Arsenal while I'm sure our ceiling in the league is going to be 8th. Because Barcelona is above us. Real Madrid will be above us. Atletico will be above us. Juventus will be above us. Inter Milan will be above us. Manchester City will be above us. Manchester United will be above us. Those are 7 clubs. Liverpool will be above us. So our ceiling will be the best we can go in as our league position is going to be 9th. I'm a fan. There is no way I benefit from Stan Kroenke's money. Even if he gets billions and billions of money, there is no way I'm going to benefit. No way. The joy I get as a fan from football is when my club wins a trophy. And you saw me after the FA Cup win last year. You saw how much it really means to me. Just check channels like mine, channels like AFTV, when we win a game. Or check my videos today when we draw, and check my videos for the midweek when we win a game. It's outrageously different. You can see the love, you can see the support, the joy the club brings. And we are always fuming. We are always fuming when we do not win games because football for us means a lot. And I'm not in the UK. So I'm just imagining, how does someone in the UK feel now? It's a big question. How do they feel after being confirmed that your team is going to be banned from the Premier League? The club that has been the Premier League for the last 20 years, 3 Premier League titles, it's gonna be banned from the Premier League because you've joined a Super League. So I'm gonna say this, and I'll close down because I think I'll do more videos about this story, just to make sure that I've understood it and to make sure that you guys have understood it on this channel, because I understand my audience as well. But the fact is, I agree with Mark Goldbridge, because he says probably football clubs should have 50% ownership for the fans and 50% ownership by these ridiculous monsters who pump in money. Because if you're a Chelsea fan, you are not dreaming of this day when you're crying. Abramovich gives you the money to go in the transfer window and sign players, and he sacks every manager who doesn't give you success. So you felt like Chelsea is okay. Everything is fine. Now, what is happening really is Chelsea is no longer a big, it's no longer a source of joy. Because now, Chelsea has gone away from the Premier League, has gone away from the Champions League. It's going to be playing. I don't know whether these guys are going to create their own UEFA Champions League somewhere, or a cup that is like the Champions League, and they also create a tier, called Europa League. I'm not sure. But money in football, and Arsene Wenger, this is why Arsene was fighting so much. I think I should do a video about Arsene Wenger, by the way, on the channel, and how much we appreciate him. It's very unfair that we've not done videos about our legends, but that is clearly important. And I understand. The reason I've not done those videos is I want to understand how I'm going to do them. Try to, add clips. Am I going to voice them? Am I going to live stream? I need to know. But Arsene was against money, these loads and loads of money in football. However much clubs like Manchester United had made it, a season in, season out thing to buy players at ridiculous amounts of money, Arsene Wenger knew. And it reached a time when United cannot overspend PSG, United cannot overspend City, United cannot overspend, those clubs. And now football is going to become a monopoly. So we're having a monopoly powered league coming up. But anyway, those are the clubs that I've confirmed. That's what the video is about. Is about 6 from Premier League, 3 from Spain, and 3 from Italy. As Arsene Wenger said in his own words before, that the next evolution, maybe I will see you in a few years, and you'll be certainly having a Europa League over the weekend, a European Super League over the weekends. A domestic league will be played weekdays. I think that is the next step we will see. And remember, VAR came into football jokingly. Everybody was like, VAR, VAR. When it came, we were happy. We're like, wow, it happened. And then when it started messing up football, we said it should leave. VAR should leave. VAR must leave. VAR is here to stay. The Super League, as soon as it comes, is going to be here to stay. We need to do something. Everybody, hashtag ESL out. I'll see you in the next one.